For the first time today, we are now seeing reasonably large numbers of pro-Mubarak demonstrators, possibly about 500, I suppose, gathered all together. Now a sudden run across the freeway bridge, Molotov cocktails going over the side. There's been a certain amount of tank activity too. They've been firing rounds of 50mm machine gun fire. Very difficult to tell quite what that's intended to do. But what is strange about this is that at the very moment at which the Prime Minister of Egypt, the new Prime Minister of Egypt, sat down after telling the world's press that there would be no further confrontations between the two sets of demonstrators and no more trouble down here, here there is trouble, and bad trouble. There you hear it, there you hear it. A sense of what's going on. That's more 50mm machine gun fire and more people running around. I mean, this is so strange to get hold of. They're not, it seems, currently confronting the protesters. They seem to be confronting the army. So the army is being asked to respond now to pro-Mubarak demonstrators. And this is a very interesting collision point in this crisis, because the big question has always been, will the army hold ground against the pro-Mubarak protesters? And that is exactly what they seem to be doing. We seem to be seeing a sea change. Whether this will result in the protection of the protesters in the square, who knows, because the words used by the Egyptian Prime Minister suggested they want to get rid of them as well. There goes another stone-throwing fusillade, more Molotov cocktails. The army are bound to respond to this. I'm going to leave you at this point, and I'll try to bring you another podcast later in the evening.